Alright, Philosopher's Roundtable video, Volume 2. This time on the subject of doom, inevitable doom for the human race. And some sort of discussion about are there any other possibilities except for doom. Some generation of human beings will have to face doom if we don't do anything to negate them having to face the doom. That the planet will be disintegrated in it'll be absorbed by the nature of the universe, the big biosphere, so to speak, the big chemisphere, the physisphere of the universe will consume the earth and all of its inhabitants eventually, and that there is little chance of escape for the bulk of humanity, certainly. And even if we were to seed the universe, send seeds into space, there's all kinds of limitations on that being at all practical or even possible in terms of sustaining that stuff. So there's two questions. Will the doom come from the local universe, the solar system, and maybe this part of the galaxy, the Milky Way? Will it thrust a comet or asteroid or some other mechanism at us and annihilate or damage us catastrophically? Will the human race itself prove itself to be completely unsustainable? History sort of repeating itself, except with more and more powerful guns. The guns get so heavy that we, can't pull the trigger without blowing ourselves up, whatever the metaphor would be. But that just won't work. It's not sustainable, like population growth and other things. There's no practical way to intersect technology and human nature. The two things can't combine in the future successfully. Or either our nature's got to change or our technology's got to stop. But the two can't both grow in the direction they're growing, because it's going to lead to some sort of cataclysmic termination. So that would be the other option, is that we are unsustainable by even our nature, and that you would have to extract so much of the fun of life out of us to make us suitable zoo animals. I argue that virtual reality is a fail-safe solution to the human self-destruction dilemma, but certainly it won't save you from the universe's inevitable demise. So you're still, you can buy some time if you have any. We may not even have any time right now. A super double megastar might be ready to supernova, and as it supernovas, it's going to send a beam of gamma radiation shooting out of it and incinerate us in a microsecond. So that's the only other part of this conversation, is this inevitable doom that we will impose on some generation. So some generation will have to deal with it as either a cataclysmic, horrible, melting skin kind of semi-survivable but fatal, destructive but not immediately fatal horror. So do we impose that on some future generation? Because there's no guarantee that the last generation will be put out of living misery in a graceful manner by the universe. It may kill it very slowly and brutally, and that should have some meaning to people who are pushing the next generation, or kicking the can down the road towards that inevitable day. And the point is it is inevitable. It's an inevitable day, and is there some good reason to keep pushing the human race over that cliff? Inevitable cliff is the point. So anyway, your thoughts. Yeah, thank you. Did hit the button. Yeah, I'll hit it again. So anyway, yeah, the order this time, let's go with James, then Long Cat, then Zombie. Yeah.